Hey, it's Tammy with Flippin' Furniture. As you can tell, I'm jumping in a little bit of late here, but I had already decoupaged everything on, so I'm jumping in at the stenciling part, kind of late, but this is the Fusion Mineral Paint in Highlander is what I'm stenciling with here. It was just the perfect red for this project, which is, I think, is a perfect red anyway, and it's almost a barn red. But anyway, I stenciled that on, and then I dried it and cleaned up my stencil somewhat, and came back when it was dry, and then I shifted my stencil, I put it back, I lined it back up, and then I shifted it slightly down and slightly to the left, and then hit it with mustard from Fusion Mineral Paint also. So that's how we're getting the look that you're about to see there. And then we, of course, dried it. And then I came in with Pentart's Umber Paste. And I'm just using a small craft knife, or craft brush. And going around all the entire suitcase in that little crevice there. You know, I get in a hurry, and I didn't... It's kind of hard because it's a fine line between waiting too long. Because if you wait too long to cut that paper, at least the way I do it, your decoupage medium can get it stuck to your suitcase, and then you're going to have a really hard time getting it off. So I tend to take it off prematurely and end up tearing my paper sometimes shorter than I want to. So anyway, so this will kind of help disguise that a little bit. Getting that dark umber paste in there. Plus, it just looks cool, in my opinion. I love to antique it, brown it down, grunge it up, whatever you want to call it. So that's what I'm doing all around the entire suitcase, and then kind of even moving it in further in places. And then that is pretty much the last step in decorating it. I did start with a Deborah Butcher paper, which is the calendar and the rooster, and then I used a couple sheets of decoupage central paper for the sunflowers, just kind of going back to tell you that because that's what I did before you saw me. And what I'm doing now is the last step, and that is covering the entire thing with Fusion's Tough Coat. And there I'm just wiping off any excess that I got on the suitcase to keep it nice and clean. And then there it is in all its beauty. I love how it turned out. I hope you do too. I'm pretty proud of it. So, cock-a-doodle-doo. Oh, and in case I didn't say, I cannot find that stencil now, so I'll put in a link for one that might be close. And of course, you can find something else too. Anything that you like better.